Hi everyone, this is Christy with Guidepost to Wellness, and guess what? It is that time of year again where we're getting ready for the holidays and all of the good food and temptations that come with the holidays. So I thought it'd be a great time to do another video talking about 7 ways to avoid the snack traps during the holidays. And I'd like to welcome back all of my return viewers and welcome to everybody that's new. So on this channel we talk about anything and everything that has to do with wellness, and I've done a few topics on mindless eating and how the food industry really uses our nature against us from an advertising perspective and a lot of different things. But one of the things that has been really good about the studies that were done by the doctor in this book is around ways to combat it, because awareness is the first step to making the changes and substituting different healthier patterns. So let's talk about some of the things that can happen during the holidays. I've noticed it here at work that my office is kind of like a circle, and if I go one way on the circle, I have to pass 3 candy dishes that are always full. You know, you've got your jack-o'-lanterns and all those different little snacks that are available for Halloween. And then soon we're going to have Thanksgiving, and it's just going to have the increase in gatherings. Potentially, I know that there's still a lot going on as far as social gatherings, but even in our work environment where we only have partial staffing, there's still 3 candy dishes. Imagine how many there would be if everybody was in the office. So this is going to be, the next few months are going to be back-to-back holidays and temptations. So that's why I noticed it and wanted to do the video. So let's talk about 7 ways that you can combat this. Again, awareness of it is the first thing. If you recognize that you are a snacker and you like all the different treats, then this video is for you. So the first thing, this one can be hard because you want to try to spread out your tasks and the different things that you're doing. But if at all possible, you can avoid pre-buying and pre-making of unhealthier choices of foods and things like that, then that's definitely the first step. I mean, they started selling Halloween candy in the giant bags the beginning of October. So don't buy it. Don't bring it around you. Don't have it in your house, and that's always going to be the first step. But I know that's not always possible. So that leads into step number 2, or option number 2, is to make sure that you are storing any of the pre-buys or leftovers, even anything like that, out of sight, out of mind. And that can be as simple as putting it in the top shelf, back of the cabinet. It could be storing it someplace that you don't normally store your treats. It could be if you have a garage and you have a storage area there, or something of that nature where you can store your pre-bought snacks or things of that nature. And in the refrigerator, or if you're storing something that maybe not refrigerated, but put it into a package that you can't see through. So that way you're not looking at those baked cookies or those cupcakes or the leftover cake or whatever. So wrap it in aluminum foil or put it into a closed, non-see-through type of container. So another thing that you can do is, like I mentioned, wrapping it in foil. That's like step 3. That comes with the storage aspect of it after it's already baked. And then as far as step 4 is just really look for those healthier alternatives. There are some sugar-free snacks that you can buy that are sweetened with stevia. That could be a good alternative. If you can tolerate the sugar alcohols, then maybe a sugar-free item like that would work better for you. Make sure that you take advantage of the season with all of the different colorful apples and different vegetables and things like that, and maybe chop those up and use them as your healthier alternative. And make sure that you only keep the healthier options visible, so that you're putting the less healthy options out of sight, out of mind. So then that leads us to option or step number 5 that can help with the snacking is to only eat at the table. That's one of the things that can really help a lot. So don't grab something at the candy dish or have a snack of a piece of cake unless you put it on a plate and you sit down and you eat it at the table. If you make that as a rule, then you're going to think a little bit harder about having that snack. Option number 6 goes along with this, and this applies all year round, not just during the holidays. Never eat from the package. If it's a package of candy or cookies or anything like that, always take out a serving, put it in a bowl on a plate, and then, as I said, take that with you and eat it at the table if possible. Another option, number 7, is the one that can help if you're craving something a little bit sweet, is to use gum or some type of minty candy. Sometimes you can also use things like anise seeds or maybe licorice or something strong flavored like that that's going to overwhelm your mouth. And peppermint has a great ability to actually help with any food cravings and hunger as well. So I will put a recap of these 7 ways, hacks if you want to call them that, to avoid snack traps during the holidays for the next couple of months. I'll put those down below, and I'll put some links to some other mindless eating videos and things as well. So take care and avoid those snack traps. Be well.